Hello.
What's going on, Dylan?
What's up, man? Is this Arrow Collins?
That would be me, man. I've checked that driver's license 4 or 5 times. Yeah, that's still me.
That's the name they gave you.
Or the one that a radio person made up along the way just so he could say, hey, nobody has a name like an Arrow.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at what you guys have done with your name, Dylan. I mean, my God. I mean, it took me a couple of seconds. I'm going, wait a second. NovaKain has his name right in it.
Yeah, it's me and my brother, KYLE KAIN, DYLAN KAIN, and that's just made up the name from there.
How did that come into being? Because, I mean, so many times, families don't get along, and especially when you add music to it, it's like, what the?
Well, it's funny. Me and my brother, never had no sibling rivalry or anything like that. It's just, we always got along.
Yeah. Do you think that's because of the music?
Music has always been a big part of our life, and maybe that is what it is. Our whole family's pretty chill. It's just kind of the way it is.
So how do you guys come up with those guitar riffs? Because we live in this age where the guitar riff has kind of gone away, but when you hear this song, you're going, wait a second here. There are some riffs here that really do open up the fantasy.
I don't know. Music, man, is a strange thing. It kind of sometimes stuff just comes from, I don't know, from God or something. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just, and just being influenced by, great bands from the '70s and stuff like that. Getting influenced by all of them, and that's just kind of where the riffs come.
I was going to ask you about that because I like the countdown on the beginning of I Don't Care, and then, man, all of a sudden it feels like, boom, here comes Black Sabbath. Was that the intention?
Yeah. Oh, definitely, man. Black Sabbath's definitely a big influence on us.
Wow. Well, this song, I Don't Care, this is a song that people are going to say, I do care, and I want to crank this mother up.
Well, cool, man. I'm glad you're digging it.
So where did it come from? Because, I know that you said that it could come from the higher energy and stuff like that, but still, to sit down and write this song, there's probably a big chance here it started out on a piano or it started on an acoustic guitar.
Actually, most of I'm the bass player and a singer. I write most of the songs on bass when I start the riff, and the riff, it came there.
Yeah. You know how many, I gotta be honest with you. I'm hearing from a lot of bass guitarists right now that are saying that I'm the one that writes the songs. And it's like, really? And then again, Gene Simmons of Kiss wrote some songs as well.
Oh, yeah. Paul McCartney.
Well, I just got upped on that one. How did you catch the attention of Frank Hannon? Because I'll tell you, one of the things that I love about that guy is that he's reinvesting his success into the future of rock music.
Oh yeah, that's so cool, man. And it was really by chance, man. He was coming in our town, and we saw he was going to play at this club that we play at sometimes, and we were like, well, we want to try to open for him. And we got on the show. It was a lot of bands got booked on that show too, though, and so we ended up playing first. He didn't even catch our set.
Oh wow!
But we met him out in the parking lot, and we were just talking with him and getting him to sign some stuff because we're big Tesla fans. We grew up listening to Tesla and stuff, and I just was like, I'm gonna give him the CD, man. I think he would dig the music. And I gave him the CD, and a few days later, man, he hit us up on Instagram, and he was like, I'm digging the album, man. It kicks ass. And just and I was like freaking out. And he's like, here's my phone number, man. Shoot me a text, and we can start talking about some stuff.
To create that collaboration, man, that takes a lot of love and trust, does it not?
No, it definitely is. And it's really cool. Like I said, have someone that you looked up to and you listened to, your whole life, and listening to your music now. It's really an amazing thing.
Yeah. The album now, is that the Oh No Unknown album that you let him hear?
Yes, it was.
What a title for an album! My God, that was, first of all, I think every jock across the country on radio stations are going to go from the album Oh No Unknown, and because it's got a great vibe about it.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That title, it just came to me, man. It just I wasn't thinking of that I was gonna make that up. And it's something original. I always like song titles and stuff like that. Be something original. It's pretty cool.
See, I call it, like you said, creative moments where it's something is, on the other side of the universe is reaching out to you. And all you got to do is just be open to that creativity. But you're right, because there was a word that came to me while I was driving through Charlotte, and it was kushate akushta. And I'm going, what the hell is that? Why did I even say that word? But yet, to this day, it's still with me.
Oh man, that's cool, man. It's crazy, man, how the world works. No.
So how important is the social connection, the social media world? Because we've got Threads now. Have you jumped on that, and are you playing that game as well?
I have not jumped on the Threads yet. I've always been someone that's just I don't know. Social media is a strange thing. Definitely, I know it is important, especially if you're an artist or a creative, and you're trying to get your stuff out there. But we just, like I said, I haven't jumped on the Threads thing yet. I'm not, and we just recently got a Twitter, and then they changed the X the next day and stuff.
Yes, and I don't even know if I'm supposed to call it Twitter anymore. It's like, come on! I've been doing this for how many years now?
Yeah,
that'd be like Walmart trying to change their name.
Yeah, it's pretty strange.
Let's talk about those vocals, man. We need a good front man, and I think that you're that dude.
Well, cool, man. I'm glad you like my vocals, man. It wasn't always, singing wasn't, my main thing was always bass, but I've always, I'm such a songwriter. I've been writing songs since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And singing, singing my own songs, that's a big thing. And I have a rock and roll voice. People sometimes they go like, are you a good singer? I'm like, I'm a good rock and roll singer,
Heck, you could probably look that up on the dictionary or go to google.com and all of a sudden it's like, wow, this thing really exists. A good rock and roll singer. Yeah, but hasn't that been part of the main reason why you guys are the coolest unknown band?
Is that what they're calling us? No, I'm joking. No, I don't know, man. I think we have this vibe, it's like a sound. I don't know. That's what people have always told us. They're like, man, y'all just have such a unique sound. We definitely, they hear the influences of like the 70s and all that stuff. But it's like, I don't know. It's just, rock and roll, it's just, you used to have balls, man, and that's what we were trying to pumping out that energy like that and stuff like that. I think and then people get that vibe when they hear our music.
Do you think that's because it's in the attitude and when you carry that attitude forward, it starts developing inside the music?
Oh, definitely.
So when you guys get together, how do you develop that attitude? Because I came from garage bands. I know what it was like to sit there and we'd be watching the girls going down the street and we would sing better when we would take one good look at them.
Yeah, dude, definitely the audience, man. When you're playing live, the audience into it, it feeds into your energy, and you want to play your best, and you're going to bring out the best, and you're going to put on a show, and that's and stage, persona and a presence, man. That's always been a big part of our vibe because there's a million bands up there that are just standing around and just playing their instrument. They play it good, but they have no attitude, no energy, and that's always been a big part of our vibe. Is it because you guys have got to make an investment into the audience as well? In other words, you got to bring your game as well. Oh, definitely. You just gotta rock it out, man. You gotta show them what you love to do, and that's what we love to do is rock it out. Do you like playing in those clubs? Because I've talked with more bands now that even though they've played arenas and they've played concert halls, they still say, I got to go back to that club because it's got to remind me of what it's like as to the reasons why I'm still doing this. Oh, definitely, man. It's where where you get your start, and it's just in that intimate setting. It's a really cool experience to do, Are you guys riding the bus or are you guys riding a van? Right now we're not doing nothing, no touring right now, but definitely it would be more a van than a bus. Yeah. But see, that to me is where all the music starts, because somebody's always got to be in the back row of that bus, and they're going to be back there going, dude, I just got an idea. Hey, follow along with me. And then all of a sudden, when you're on that highway together as a band, that's where the song gets its soul. Yeah, definitely. Just keep, that's also like songs develop, as more you play them live and more, even, before you go into the studio and stuff, and just It's just that, I don't know, it's just that creative energy between all the members and stuff.
Do you find yourself wanting to be on the radio, or are you looking for that next opportunity to be on Alexa or Siri? Because I'm noticing that a lot of people, all they do nowadays is they just go, "Hey Alexa, play me some NovaKain," and all of a sudden, you know, things begin to happen.
I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, that's kind of, you know, it ain't the way it used to be, but it's the future. And if you know, if you want to get out there, you kind of want to go with the new technology and just go with it and stuff. So, but I'm playing on the radio. I mean, radio is huge. I mean, you definitely want to be on the radio too.
Yeah. So I was at a pool party yesterday, and the big talk is that the people that are between the ages of 15 to 30 want compact disc back. Are you guys going to print discs for this generation? Because they don't want to do the streaming. They want a physical disc in their hand. I mean, the way they talked about it, it just blew me away.
That's a cool thing. I mean, I haven't heard that really, people saying that, but we've always, when we make an album, we always put it out on CD as well. And you know, I love listening to to the album, you know, also the vinyl, but you know, the CD too, you know, and also you know looking at the album, looking at the picture, having it in your hand, the physical thing in your hand, you know, it really helps. And I use, like, my new car, it doesn't even have a CD player, and I hate that. Yeah. I like to have 50 CDs on my floorboard, you know, next to me. You know, that's how I used to do it.
Where is that dream place that you would like to one day perform? Because, you know, Frank has been everywhere. Where's that one place you would like to go?
I've always I mean, any big venue here, but definitely Europe, man. I always want to go play Europe and just go to Europe. I think it'd be a really cool thing. And I know Europe really loves rock music more than US, you know. And I think that would be that's definitely a dream.
Yeah, I've been with Iron Maiden many times, and they always tell me they love their American audience, but when it comes to a metal festival over there in Europe, there's nothing like it.
Yeah, they go crazy, man. You watch all those videos and stuff.
Wow. So where can people go, Dylan, to find out more about you as well as the band? Because because I'm sure you've got merchandise that we need to get that merchandise off your hands and get it into the hands of new fans.
Oh yeah, well, you can definitely go to our website. It's NovaKainmusic.com. NovaKain is spelled NovaKain, and yeah, we have some merch on there and stuff. And also, you know, the new music video for I Don't Care is coming out, and you can there's a reminder you can set. It's right when you pop up on the page of NovaKainmusic.com, and that video will be released on August 16th.
How'd you like putting that thing together?
That's, you know, Frank, man. Frank, he dug this album, man, and he went you know, gung ho, and he's like, I'm coming down to Texas, because he was playing in Oklahoma. And he's like, I'm gonna come down. Let's shoot a video for one of these songs, man. And he picked I Don't Care, and he filmed it himself. Oh my God! It's Frank Hannon filming that video.
Oh my God!
And it was amazing, man. It's really, really cool. Like I said, you know, and you know, we had a really fun day. We did it in the studio where we recorded that album, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was just, like I said, really cool having Frank Hannon film the video. It's amazing.
Yeah, what's really cool, Dylan, is the fact that we've got another Texas band on the scene, because Texas knows how to rock. And I mean, there's so much history there in Texas that it's time for another rockin' band to come out of that state.
Definitely, man. ZZ Top, Pantera, come on, man. We need another one.
So true. Man, you got to come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you, Dylan.
Cool, man. I'm thankful for you taking your time to talk to me and stuff.
Absolutely. Well, you be brilliant today, okay, sir?
Cool, man. You too, man. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.